Heyo! It's Thursday night. Tears and Hooligans. It's Paint and Pendulum. We're back. I think, Sonny, you're going to give the recap from last week.
Yep. Session started with us getting the latest updates from the Pigeon News Network. Emperor Justinian and Esperin had been assassinated, which was exciting to find out. We wandered into what was the transmutation room of this sort of Wizard Academy proving grounds that we were in. And there was like a giant call game with a bunch of plushed animals in there and like a book and a key. So it turned out when you tried to use it, if you didn't make the check, you became one of the stuffed animals inside the game. And then there were some not very nice stuffed animals in there that wanted to beat up our teddy bears. Or our little owls. We eventually showed great trust in the apprentices as we all managed to get ourselves inside the call game, and then they rescued us. Very good for them. They got to save us. At that point, we had the key to get out, and we went through the door and found a portal to Calthax. We had thought we were going to Caljarta, but it turns out Calthax, which is like the big major library in the world, this was their sort of, secret proving grounds to get access to it, or one of them, to prove you're worthy to be an apprentice. And so we had made it to the Library of Calthax. We showed up on the top story of the lighthouse. And as we looked down, we watched two figures come out of the tower and being followed by a third figure in red leather with a pair of blades who promptly cut down the two people who came out of the mage's tower, and then went and jumped off the edge of the island. And as they flew away, we saw the shadow of a dragon. So like either they're riding the dragon or they are the dragon. That was exciting. We went through this great library and discovered that whoever that woman in red was, she had basically killed pretty much everyone in the entire great library. So that, it may be the case that Ivy is the last remaining wizard of any stature, and Ivy's 4 apprentices are, 4 out of the 5 wizards left in the world. We did find in the basement a gnome tinker who barely survived, and we woke him up and he didn't talk to us and just went back to building golems, I think. Building things. And that's kind of where we left off.
Awesome. Any additional thoughts? Ivy, Elvira?
I mean, I have plenty of thoughts about said situation, but I think rolling into it that we need to speak with the Tinkerer before we leave for Matria to kind of see if we can get him to set up some sort of security around here. Since we're leaving the Acolytes, and maybe somewhere in the library, because there's all different kinds of things, we'll find something to be more of a disguise for Ivy.
Okay.
I am now the HBIC of the wizarding world. So
the what now?
The HBIC, the head bitch in charge.
Just trying to figure out which school of magic that was.
It's definitely go ahead.
I was gonna say it's the HWIC, head wizard in charge now.
There you go. Head witch in charge, whatever.
You're like the archmage now.
Yes.
I mean that library is free now. Who's gonna say you don't own it? What, the skeleton?
I definitely spray painted on the side property of Ivy.
Yeah, Ivy was here.
I wrote my name on it, so it's definitely mine now.
Well, wizard towers, much like cats, are free if you find them in the street.
I mean,
And I would say this one was found in the street.
yeah, by me.
That's right. Also, Sonny, which royal was it that was apparently assassinated? The Prince of where again?
Emperor Justinian of
Emperor.
Asteron.
Okay.
Yeah, the Emperor Justinian of Asperon. We were able to get a message out, Shield, via sending to the family of one of the acolytes that's with us, since one of them is from Asperon. And their return message was, "War is coming. Keep yourself safe. We love you," to their child. So we know something is brewing other places.
Was that to the one apprentice who hasn't died yet?
We have
It was to Selenium. I don't know who he was.
Selenium. Yeah, he's the one from Asperon.
Because keep yourself safe might be harder than it sounds.
I said I wasn't going to do it anymore.
We're leaving those kiddos here at Calthax with the Tinkerer. But I think it also, we should see if we can get the Tinkerer to invent a device that allows for the last memory of the impression in your optic nerve that stays in your cerebral cortex when you die. Some sort of device to be able to play out the last things, so that way we have that. Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Do you want me to just speak with dead with them?
The Necromancers Guild will not take kindly to this. You're moving in on their territory, man.
You could speak with dead this whole time?
Yeah.
I think Sonny even did it last session I was here for.
I don't do it a whole lot, but like I can.
Well, that would be helpful. But
just then, a little blip in the dimension happens in front of you, and out pops an Aarakocra, and he's got a pad and pencil in his hand. He's got a little hat. It says "Press" on it. PNN. I'm coming to you here from the Prime Material Plane. I'm here with members of a group of adventurers who have been on the ground for the recent events at Calthax. Please, if you can, tell us what happened here.
Okay, at Alvera and Freeze.
See, well, yeah, a lot of things happened here, but maybe you wouldn't mind not reporting this live.
Are the reports true that there are no survivors?
That is incorrect.
Actually, I don't think that my client is allowed to talk about anything that has happened in recent events here in this location. If you want a statement, that will be released at a time that we find appropriate. Thank you.
That's right. Legally inadvisable.
Yeah, my legal cleric has spoken. I'm sorry, press, but we can't have this conversation.
And if there are no survivors, how would we be talking to you? I'm confused.
You heard it here first, folks, on Pigeon News Network.
Who are you talking to?
There's some legal eagles here. Blink pops out.
What? Who was he talking to?
Well, that can't be good because we wanted to keep this under wraps as much as possible. And this could be potentially dangerous to our tiny acolytes now if they realize that everybody here didn't die and our freaking faces are on the news. Awesome.
All right, you want to go down and talk to the Tinkerer?
Yes. I'm trying to think if we have anything to pull his attention away from what he's doing, because he's very much swayed by technology and not necessarily wordology. I do. I have something for him. I do. I'm going to get out. We got 2 bathroom buddies, a set of ginseng knives, and the Chop-O-Matics. So I'm going to get out one of the bathroom buddies, and I'm going to use it as a bargaining tool. Hey, yeah, you, Mr. Tinkerer Man. I have brought a chip for bargaining. Please allow me 2 minutes and 30 seconds of your time.
Doesn't say anything.
I don't think it worked.
Looks at you. Doesn't say anything. Listening, though. Appears
All
to
right,
you appear to have its attention.
Okay, listen. Clearly, you know things didn't go so well here, and that some really big asshole killed everybody above, right? Yes, you do. Our friend saved you too. So that being said, you have these fancy gadgets, which I've never seen anything quite so fanciful and nicely made before. Have mind I tell you this. And wondering if maybe you could use them to protect what's left of the library above and the remaining acolytes. Eh? Man of few words. Quite the opposite of me. Yes, so I'm going to take his grunt as a yes. Okay, cool. Awesome. And since you're really good at making and inventing things, is it possible if I bring you the materials, which you have to tell me what the materials are, to make a device like a crystalline projecting device that is able to project the last memory of somebody who has passed away? I'll put it on my list for future inventions. Okay, well, 1 out of 2 things got done. Thanks. And I'll pat him on the back and look at my friends like, if you have anything else to say, you better say it now.
Do you make armor?
No.
Oh, well.
Are there any weapons lying around? Or is it kind of just gizmos and gadgets?
It's gizmos. Yeah, it's very much gizmos.
Do you have anything that'll make sunlight?
You see, thinking, a little smirk. No answer.
Okay.
Who employs the Tinkerer?
You now.
Is this now my employee?
I don't necessarily know if he's an employee or they lent him the space because he's an accomplished tinkerer.
Right. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what is basically what I'm trying to assess is what is my relation to him now.
I think you need to get HR set up, frankly. I think you're going to need to get this man his benefits package. And I believe that is why he is not talking to us, because he hasn't received, his new hires packet, and he's very upset.
That might be it. I would say, Tinker, it seems that now I am, I guess, the highest level, ranking wizard in the world. Is there anything that I can get you? Do you need any type of materials or tools, or is there anything I can get for you? No? Okay. Well,
The vibe is this this entity is consumed in their project. It's going to be very hard to get their attention.
Can I ask them what they're making?
They're not talking.
What does it look like he's making?
It looks like it's making something similar to what you saw in Kaljarta inside of the glass dome, that metal sphere that was rolling around, and when it touched the side of the glass, it would spark.
Like the Tesla coil or whatever.
Isn't that a defense? Because didn't Sai touch it and then get shocked to all hell? So okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it would maybe be smart to bring the acolytes down to view the face of the Tinkerer so he could view their faces, even though he's busy, so he knows that they're friendly, and that anybody's faces aside from the ones all in that circle, us and them, here is unfriendly, and he should definitely unleash the bots of war on them. And I want them kids to stay the hell out of his space too. So tell your children to mind their business.
Come hither, children. I summon thee. Come.
Summon me. Golly.
We have names, actually.
Who are you again?
Shield will grab the nearest one like he is a suitcase and carry him in front of the Tinkerer.
Do you
Stop fussing. Come here.
need some water? What
This is for your own good.
What are all these noises you're making?
The rest of you walk, or I will carry you too.
Saved? Saved. You think that you saved me?
They did save us in the claw machine.
I will put my hand over his ear. Let him have this one. They're very proud of it.
Okay. You saved us. So as our saviors, Ivy's gonna be like it's gonna be
This. Mesmer, Selenium. Crap, I don't remember that one.
Oh God, I don't remember either. You wonderful apprentices of mine. Listen, this is the Tinkerer. This is the person who's going to be helping to build some defenses to keep you all safe. Therefore, I need him to see your faces and know who you are, and then for you to never come down here ever again unless it's an emergency.
No offense, but you're so objectifying. Like, just because that's what he does doesn't mean I can't even with you.
Okay.
What are you saying? What do these words mean?
I think the Tinkerer is his title, friends. I don't think it's objectifying. I think it's his title. I hear you and I validate you. However, I think in this case, it is the proper title. I think that's his title. Yeah.
Titles.
Oh, okay. I'll make. Listen, I'll make you a deal.
Of course, you use titles. Of course.
If you can find the Tinkerer's name, you can talk to the Tinkerer and find out the Tinkerer's name. I will teach you a 4th level spell. Whoever of the 4 of you can figure out the Tinkerer's actual name, I will give you, without using any of your magic, I will teach you a 4th level spell.
When we come back from the business that we have to attend to, of course.
Yes, of course.
Well, I'm sure if we just show him a little respect,
okay,
he'll tell us.
You know, you're probably right. So, but it's a competition between the 4 of you. I will teach only one of you this 4th level spell. So the 4 of you.
What is all this attitude? What happened while I was a satyr?
What didn't happen while you were?
What did you let them get away with?
Listen.
Fine.
All right. Well, as much as I enjoy parenting, I definitely don't enjoy parenting. And I like the bird's way of kicking eggs out of the nest and making them fly and shit. So let's
off the island. No.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna suggest it, but it's a good option for a rainy day. I was just gonna suggest we get off the island and get business handled, because if the news is already flying around, we got to get ahead of it.
Sounds good. All right, you four. You know your task.
Do you know our
Aside from
names?
that, listen. We're past names at this point, okay? We're past.
Of course.
You are the saviors. We got titles here, okay?
All
I'm
about
the
titles.
Archmage.
Of
You're the
course.
saviors. That's it.
Of course you are.
That's it.
Hieronymus, Dazzle, Mesmer, and Selenium.
There you go.
Is it
There you
Dazzle?
go.
That's the only one I didn't.
Okay, there you go. They know your names. Really, I think that's all that really matters. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go. You know what to do. Aside from that,
Wait.
study your books.
Which one of you is from Matria?
Selenium. Oh no. Selenium is from
Asperon.
Yep.
One of them is from Matria, which we're going there. So I would like to find their family while we're there and let them know their kid's okay.
It's either Dazzle or Mesmer. Because Hieronymus is from Broadwalk.
It's Mesmer.
Okay,
Okay,
Mesmer.
Mesmer.
We're gonna find your family and let them know that you're okay. Is there anything else you want us to tell them?
Well, I'm kind of running low on money, but that's fine, I guess. It's fine.
Okay, you're good. All right. Okay. Well, love you. Bye. I'm just gonna be like bye as I'm walking out.
Yeah, stay inside. Don't go outside. Stay inside. Be good and stuff, and good job in the stuff that you've learned and whatever. I don't really know how to talk to kids, but good job and stuff. Bye. And I'm gonna fly away.
Just because you're hiding from a malevolent force and fear for your life is no excuse to shirk on your physical training. It's especially not an excuse to shirk on your physical training. So if your biceps are still as small as they are right now when we get back, we're going to do triple sets. Understand?
Ugh, fine.
Good. The brain is a muscle like the bicep and the quads. Don't slack on any of them. I am simultaneously proud and disappointed of you. Goodbye.
I think as we're like wandering out, Sunny kind of leans back to them. This is a mage tower. They probably have some cool stuff. I'm sure you can find something fun. And maybe something that could send a message to us if you ever need us to show up.
Why can't the rest of them be cool like you?
I just have a sunny disposition.
It's true. You should work with them.
Tis.
Anyway, have fun storming the tower or exploring the tower. I'm sure it'll go great. Watch out for traps. I leave.
All right.
Come back and be like, by the way, there's a lot of traps everywhere. Okay, bye. Bye.
All right. They will progress in levels at the same rate you all progress in levels. Doesn't mean they work for you, but they will do that.
All right. To Matria we go.
Yes.
Okay, so you have a teleportation circle.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Oh, sweet.
I will first change my clothes.
I almost hate to ask this. Did you want me to talk to Dead before we leave here, or are we just good?
Well, the reason I wanted the conversation with the Archmage, and not even necessarily the conversation, but the synaptic feedback that was left burned into the cortex and all of that shit, was because, first of all, we already once got accused of murder twice. So I would prefer to not have to get accused twice of murder thrice. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. This is how you think about time, right? Fine, go on.
No, yes, but also it could be beneficial to us to take it to, the people that we're trying to let know that this happened, and it makes us look less suspicious when we're able to offer the visual feedback of what actually did.
So, speak with Dead. 5 questions. And the corpse is likely not to be super helpful. Are there 5 questions you could think of that'd be worth asking this Archmage that would help us with what you want to do or with what we're doing?
Well, they did say war is coming, so maybe we could ask if they know of the war. Any enemies they knew about. That would be a good question to see if they have any leadings to who came here and killed them. That would be 2 informational points. It would be good to ask them any built-in protections of the island, whether it's warded or obviously clearly it's fucking not, but maybe it should be. Something along those lines. If anybody else had any other ideas, I don't think it could possibly hurt to talk other than time.
Sure. Okay, that's some questions. I go cast Speak with Dead on the one in the fanciest robes.
Okay.
Surely the mark of an archwizard is drip.
We'll be like, oh, can I get those? Can I get those for later?
So first, I ask it, who was it that killed you?
The shadow. The stealthy one. The talented hawk.
Why'd they kill you?
They didn't say.
Do you know of any war coming?
We've spent so long avoiding war. We've kept everyone calm and compliant and cared for. A delicate balance. I don't know. There are no armies.
Are there any protections on the island that we should know about or enable or anything like that?
Many.
We're going to try to do something about this. Is there anything we should take with us?
There is a letter. In case of my death, bring to Justinian to name my successor.
Okay, thank you.
That was 5, huh?
Yep.
Huh.
So, Ivy, if you want to be,
So-
definitely want to be the Archmage, we know what letter we need to change.
So, Justinian, that's awkward.
Yeah, Justinian's dead.
I mean, I suppose we could deliver the letter to him, but I don't think he can read it.
Well, presumably Justinian will have a successor.
Can I search his desk? I
Sure.
want to search the desk to try to find this letter.
Yep, you do. You find the letter.
Okay, I open the letter. What does the letter say?
It's flowery, full of salutations, probably 300 words full of essentially salutations to the emperor. And then you get essentially to the part at the end that says, should this letter find you in the case of my death, please ensure that my successor has access to everything they need to be successful. And it names the successor Lifka Vivo Riandi. I'll type it in.
Okay, thank you.
No.
All right. Lifka Vivo Riandi.
Well, whoever this Lifka person is, it looks like they're supposed to be the next person. So I guess while we're on about, we should try to find this person. Let them know that they're the next in line. Well, I mean, wait, pause. Let's vibe check them first. You know, what kind of energy are they giving out? Is it like successor energy?
Necromantic energy? I'm telling you.
Is it
One of the schools.
Is it like trying to destroy the world? You know, what are their goals? You know, let's do a little, might have to do a little interview process,
You know,
get a couple of drinks in them, get on loose lips, I don't know.
You know what, Ivy? When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band.
Yes.
And let's just say seeing the marching band definitely didn't turn out the way that it should. But the leader of this parade maybe was dressed in all black.
All right. Well, I mean, listen, black works for some people.
No,
that is
no, not this kind of black. This is like Anish Kapoor Vanta Black.
So are you trying to tell me in not so many words that this person needs to get blasted? Is that what you're telling me?
Maybe yes, and not so many words, because as my legal cleric, there are certain things I cannot say to you.
This is true.
And that you can't say to me, because then it steps into the lane of my illegal cleric's offerings, and we're trying to avoid that.
So why would the Archmage name someone like this as their successor?
Thank you, Shield, because that was my next question.
Because they have power and can maybe keep things the way they were?
Well, all I'm saying is, if I was an evil scrub lord who was next in line to take over for my boss in a magical empire, and I wanted to see myself become an even bigger evil scrub lord, I would make sure that guy got dead. And I would work with people who were terrible people and did terrible things to make sure that happened without my name anywhere near it. If I was a rascal,
It's an interesting thought, but we don't know anything so far.
I mean, this is true. I think we have a lot more questions now that we need answered. And I think, and then as I'm talking, I'm pulling down like the curtains from one of the windows, trying to figure out how I make myself an outfit with this. I don't know. I don't think there's any cleric robes just chilling anywhere here. So I'm trying to, arts and crafts this.
Do you just want my cloak?
What's your cloak looking like? What's it look like?
It is just a like kind of humble brown, and the gold is not like particularly vibrant because it's all kind of faded, but it's kind of just like a humble brown and gold faded cloak.
Would a cleric wear it? Is it a fit? Is it a cleric fit? Hashtag cleric fit.
Well, there are robes here of various colors. You could probably put together a neutral robe that wasn't clear. We
could get you some yellow robes and figure out somehow to make you a big sun necklace or thing you can carry around.
Mm-hmm.
Or a scepter. Scepters are fun.
Holy symbols are important. You'll need to have them around.
Like a sunball on the top of your staff.
Yes, I like that idea. I'm gonna fist bump Shield and be like, "Thanks for the offer, but you keep your cloak, homie. I'm gonna go raid this closet really quick, see what we can put together. Slip slap."
Fair enough.
We're out.
Also, I'm not saying at all that we don't check in on this Lifka person. I'm just saying that if we happen to meet them, we can't approach them immediately suspicious, or that'll basically tip our hand off if they are who you all seem to say they are.
I get what you're saying. I'm not going to blast them. I get it. Don't worry.
I mean, I just have to let you in on a little secret, Shield. I'm always suspicious.
We wouldn't like you so much if you weren't such a suspicious person.
Hey, I maybe am always acting sus as well. But I'm always thinking everybody around me is also sus, including you guys sometimes. Sometimes you do things that make me kind of raise my eyebrow.
We're caught in a trap.
I mean,
I go looking for any jewelry that looks like it's a fireball or a sun or something that we can bling up Ivy with.
Yes, is there like a sun or something? Some sort of ornament in the room that I could stick on my staff?
We are in a huge library. Maybe we could find something somewhere.
I would figure we could find something.
They've got many different things in the archives.
Okay,
I got to investigate.
I'm gonna grab like some sort of replica of the sun and attach it onto my staff in some wonderful magical way and be like, this is my relic.
Duct tape.
Glue.
And then I'm gonna look at Sunny and give Sunny like a big thumbs up, like we're the super twins now.
I like your style.
Yeah. Thanks. I get it from you. And then I think we're good to go. So I think I will leave the letter. Actually, I might just burn the letter. I don't know. What should I do with the letter?
We can stick it in the bag. And that way, if we want it later, we can pull it out. And if we don't want it later, we don't pull it out.
That's true. We do have a bag of holding with us. I forgot. So
yeah, that's what I was saying. Put it in the bag with the sword. We could put it in there.
Yeah, I'll put it in the bag. And then if everybody's ready to go, then I will cast this teleportation circle and take us over to Matria.
Yeah, from the lighthouse.
Things.
Our bag of shady things.
Okay, so if I cast this, is it gonna take my 5th level slot?
Yep.
That's how it works, right? Okay, cool. So I'm gonna cast it, teleportation circle, and then I will do the cool. All right, we're ready to go. On our way to Matria, and then I'll step through.
Okay. You step through, and it works like a lighthouse. You go to Matria. The first thing you notice is the air. You've become conditioned to this cool, dry air of Kamachkalan. But the air here is different. It's dense. It's heavy. It's reminiscent of soup steam. And then the smells. Dank, sweaty, vaguely putrid smells. The sea on this coast is nearly unrecognizable from the blue-green waters of the west. Here it is gray, green, and dark brown. Hints of rotting fish waft into your nostrils. You can see people from the top of the lighthouse. They're lying on the beach. The lighthouse here is on a small island, very close to the beach. And the people here have skin of leather, bronzed and baked by the southern sun. Laughing eyes and relaxed smiles have written deep lines into the face of the people you see lounging, walking, and casually bathing. A shallow lagoon invites bathers to wade, float, and play. The people look weathered and aged as they shuffle into the calm, sheltered waters. But when they move out, they move spryly, with a much more pep in their step of these seemingly rejuvenating pools. There are stairs going down.
Okay, I'm gonna go down the stairs and say, well, it doesn't. Oh no, that scared me. Right in front of my fruit salad, Jason. Right in front of my fruit salad.
I got a 24, Mr. World.
All right. I see it. Let me bring up the map.
Got a 13.
I got 13 as well.
Ho ho.
Nice.
We're just lucky that way.
Yes. 17 vibes.
What's your dex, Sonny?
1.
Okay. Mine is a +2.
All right, let's bring some icons onto the board. Can you guys see your icons? Can you pull yours?
Let me tab over real quick. Oh, mine still says Lord Humongous. Just a sec.
Here.
No, I don't have the availability of mine.
Okay.
Oh, there's mine.
I'm gonna put you right here. Yep. And we're gonna have one of these. One of these. And one of these. Let's go. Okay, Alvira, you see 3 figures. One of those figures is in fine clothes. One of those figures is in robes, and one of those figures is in armor. Armor. Let's see what kind of armor. Plate armor. And they mean to do you harm. without a doubt.
Well, if they mean to without a doubt do us harm, I mean to without a doubt also do them harm. So, eeny, meeny, miny. I want the big one. I'm going to move out of the stairway so I could see them. Well, I'll move to where I can see the one in the armor anyway. And I am going to look at him with a shit-eating ass grin on my face, and I would like him to make an intelligence saving throw, please.
$15.
All right, so that's a fail because you need a 17 to beat me, which gives him 7 psychic.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Right before you, no, actually, this is no. Before this, make a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw from Dreadful Aspect.
Well, I fail.
You're frightened, so that might not matter. I think you can still do what you needed to do, but you are frightened. Everyone else, go ahead and make that DC 13 Wisdom saving throw.
Yep, it just says I can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear, and I have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks while it's in the line of my sight.
Yep.
All right, so it's going to take the psychic damage. 7 psychic damage.
Shield, you're frightened. 7? Okay, got it.
Yep. And it will subtract 1d4 from its next saving throw if it makes one. So there's that.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
Okay, good. You see the robed figure. It looks at each of you and it whispers under its breath. You see its lips move. It's not that you hear it, but it is in your mind. It is very much in your mind. Make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw. The Whispering Aura.
Are we making another one?
Yep.
Okay. Wisdom saving.
That's another fail.
All right, you will take 10 points of psychic damage on a fail. Nothing on a success.
Okay. I succeeded.
Hey, Mr. World.
Mm-hmm.
2 things. First thing, I have advantage against being charmed or frightened, which I forgot that because it's new. And then I also have resistance to psychic damage. So it's just half, right, of whatever it is?
Yep.
Okay. So it was
All right,
10.
at this point, it is going to... what is it going to do? It's going to do some cool stuff. It takes its dagger in its hand and it, in the air, cuts down. And you see this this tear in the fabric of the plane. And inside you see this howling void. The rift is scream-filled. And every creature within 20 feet of it will make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
I would assume that's all of us.
Yeah, well,
Okay,
Is it-
Elvira, you're going to get advantage on that.
yeah, that's what I was just going to ask.
You do take 9 points of psychic damage, but you get advantage against it because this will, on a fail, this will also make you frightened of the warlock.
So how much damage is that on a fail?
9 points of psychic damage.
Okay, I thought 9 was for the success. My bad.
Yep. Alvira's got some special stuff going on, so I'm breaking it up. It's two different. There's a damage component and a frightening component.
What was the DC?
15.
Okay, so I take 9.
Yep,
And you're frightened.
And I'm frightened.
Okay. Ivy.
What does the frightened do to me?
So, being frightened, you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of fear is within line of sight. You cannot willingly move closer to the source of fear. So,
Okay.
So it is that is this one right here. This one right here.
Oh, the little spider-looking one.
Yep.
Okay. I was not gonna move closer to that effort, anyways. So I will go ahead and I'll cast. Well, wait, hold on. How far? I'm kind of in the middle. How far is everyone away from me? The baddies.
So
How close am I to the wizard?
The one in fine clothes is right next to you.
Okay.
The one in armor is less than 10 feet, and the warlock is 10, 15, 15-ish feet, 15 to 17 feet.
15. Okay. We're in like super close quarters.
Yep.
Everything I have. Okay.
This feels like an ambush. Feels like you've been ambushed.
Oh, for real. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Melf's Minute Meteors on 4th level. I think that's the lowest, actually. Actually, I'll cast it on third level.
Read that for me.
For 3rd level, okay, it says you create 6 tiny meteors in your space. They float in the air and orbit you for the spell's duration. When you cast the spell, and as a bonus action on each of your turns thereafter, you can expend 1 or 2 of the meteors, sending them streaking toward a point or points you choose within 120 feet of you. Once a meteor reaches its destination or impacts against a solid surface, the meteor explodes. Each creature within 5 feet of the point where the meteor explodes must make a dexterity saving throw. A creature takes 2d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Got it. Okay.
So so I will cast that. And I will send. So I have 6. So I will send 2 of them towards I will send actually 1 towards the wizard, or the one in nice clothes in front of me, and then the other one I'll send towards the warlock. So
Okay.
each of them have to make a dex 15.
Got it. Okay. That's a fail from the fine clothes, and the other pass.
Okay. So the one that failed takes 2d6 fire damage. So let me do that. 26 fire. That is 9 points of fire damage, and then the other one takes or half as much damage on a successful one. Do I roll again for the next one? For the warlock?
No. 9 points.
Yeah, so it's just 4. 4 or 5. However you want to make that.
That's 5. They're always in the benefit of the player.
Okay.
Anything else?
Let's see. I think I will probably move a little bit away from this clothed one. So I will move. I'm guessing I can't move this way, can I? Since
No, that would be towards the warlock.
Okay, so I'm going to move over like here.
Okay.
Yeah. And then that's it for me.
Alvira next?
No.
Alvira went.
Yep. It's the
think it's one of us.
Finely clothed creature. All right. Just gonna do a basic spell attack. Actually, first it's going to fly. So you see it just levitate off the ground, and it's just sort of floating around the spiral staircase, and just sort of floating around. It's going to make a I'm going to make an attack on shield first.
That's what I'm here for. Swing it.
Fumble. Next. Shield, your turn.
Okay. So as I recall, I am feared from 2 sources.
Yes.
Shield Man here, I believe, and then
Yep.
Spider-Man here. So
Yep.
luckily, not this fella.
Yes.
So Shield would like to rage, and when they casted spells, did they have to speak at all, or was this just like they waggled their fingers and then up they go?
Yep.
They
Yep.
didn't have to verbalize it?
Nope.
No, okay. Let's see. First attack that I want to grapple.
It's flying.
How high up is he? Because is he in the stairwell with me?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it moves 60 feet, and it's sort of moving all over, so it's not getting within melee range of you.
Okay. Well, that ties my hand just a little bit. In that case,
You might be able to run up the steps in your move and make a leap for it, a grab for it.
Would that be counted as moving towards?
No, it wouldn't, because you'd be going upward.
In that case, I've got 40 feet of movement, so I'll move as far up the stairs as I can to at least get within glaive range if I can't get within grab range.
Yep. Okay.
Is glaive?
Yeah, well, I'll give it to you.
Okay. Then imagine I'd probably be able to hit with the glaive instead of grab them if they are flying, so I'll take 2 swings. Raging first. Let me double check one thing real quick. what are you counted as? Where did that feature go? Go ahead and mark that rage. Is reckless requiring a bonus action? Okay, I'm gonna make this a reckless attack. So first hit or first attack anyway is either 12 or 17.
That's a hit.
Cool. I'll take 11, 12, 13 slashing and 7 radiant.
What's your alignment?
Chaotic good.
Okay.
Just 1 second. Sorry, wife had to ask me something real quick. And then one more attack. 16.
That hits. 16 armor class.
Sweet. And then he's going to take another 10 slashing. That's it for me.
Okay. Good.
Oh, I guess I'll roll the save. 13, is that pass or fail?
That's on.
One of the fear effects.
So that passes on the armored creature.
Okay.
Roll another one for the other.
For the
That
other
would
one,
not-
it's a 17.
Okay, it passes.
Sweet.
All it took was for Shield to get in combat, then he was no longer afraid.
Yeah, that's right.
Listen, you ever heard what they say about cornered animals?
You just weren't expecting it. That's all.
That's right. I was it's like a jump scare at at like a movie. It's cheap. It does work, but it's cheap.
Sunny.
So, did the wizard have concentration issues from being hit?
It might have.
Okay. Is it still flying, is my question.
It is.
Okay. Well, I can't move towards Spider, which I think means I can't go down the stairs. I think that means... Like, are the stairs enclosed, or can I go out the side?
Well, you could potentially jump over. So there's a, I know it looks like stone, but they are like a steel railing.
So I have Spider climb up, because Sunny.
Yeah, you could hop over to the wall, to the exterior wall.
Okay, in which case I think Sunny pops off the wall, and basically moves. Where do I want to go? I think I move over next to Ivy. Maybe kind of like on that side of Ivy, and everyone has been hit a little bit at the moment, but no one a lot. So I think I would, just lean into my sunny nature and channel divinity, and everyone within 30 feet of me that can see me. DC 17. Why am I not finding this at the moment? Yes. I present my sunshine holy symbol, and any hostile creature within 30 feet that doesn't have total cover needs to make a DC 17 con save.
Okay. Hostile, you said?
Yes.
Okay. The plate armored creature fails. The finely clothed person passes. And the warlock 16 fails.
It is 18 radiant damage, save for half.
Okay.
And it dispels any magical darkness. And that was my action, and I don't.
What is that?
That is the channel divinity for the Radiance of Dawn. And I think it's a bonus action. I will cast Spiritual Weapon and have it take a swing at I guess the wizard, because that's who Shield is currently targeting.
It's at 18 damage, right?
Yep.
Who? Shield's target?
And then for Shield's target, I have a Spiritual Weapon that swings its AC 22 for 8 damage.
Okay.
And there's a little ball of sunshine that just bumped into the wizard.
You hear a Ric Flair woo from up the staircase.
Okay. All right. The creature in plate armor pulls out its. It's gonna move to Sunny. Let's get rid of this. Moves to Sunny with its weapon, and it's going to do a thunderous smite.
I cast Shield as a reaction.
So thunderous smite, it essentially imbues its weapon with with additional damage.
Yep.
So let's put this together. That's a 15 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay, then it's going to attack again for 14.
Also does not hit.
And a third time for 11.
I did not need the shield spell.
Good
It successfully intimidated me with the smite.
Good stuff. You feel something, you feel this person is also a true believer, just not in the thing you are. Alvira.
All right, since everybody is within 20 feet radius of me, and if they're not, I'm going to move position so they are. I am going to send a ripple of calming energy out from my wings, and everybody in the area, you can choose to fail if you want to or not. It is a charisma 17 saving throw. If you fail it, you are not frightened anymore because you're calm. Just so you know.
I choose to fail. I automatically choose to fail.
Sure.
All three of the creatures pass.
Yeah, I didn't care about them because I didn't figure they were going to be not hostile towards us anyways. It was more about calming my friends' emotions.
Okay.
Getting everybody unfrightened. So if you're experiencing fright, you're not experiencing that anymore. That's going to be my action. For my bonus action, I'm going to do nothing. All right. That's it for me, Mr. World.
Okay. The warlock. Attack Elvira. Little spell attack from range. That will be a 16. That's a hit.
Yep.
We'll take 5 points of piercing damage plus 10 points of psychic damage.
Okay, so only half of that.
And it will miss with its second attack. Okay, Ivy. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Elvira, make a DC Wisdom saving throw. 15. Sorry. It whispers to you again. You have an advantage. Oh, I'm sorry. You do not have advantage. This is just the damage one. You will be resistant.
Yeah, I failed that.
Okay, 10 points of psychic damage.
On top of the original 10?
Yep. It's the start of its turn.
Okay.
Ivy.
Okay. Okay, so for my action, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Vitriolic Sphere. Well, first, actually, I'm gonna move. Whoa, actually, oh, they're all gonna get caught.
It's okay. Do it anyway.
Okay. I hope you guys have a good dexterity saves. I'm gonna go ahead and cast. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Vitriolic Sphere, 4th level. I'm gonna aim it towards the warlock.
Yeah.
I can go ahead and put it in the chat what it does. So what did
I've got it.
You got it. Okay. So basically, so you point out a location within range, and a glowing 1-foot diameter ball of emerald acid streaks there and explodes in the 20-foot radius sphere. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 10d4 acid damage and another 5d4 acid damage at the end of its turn, of its next turn. On a successful save, a creature takes half the initial damage and no damage at the end of its next turn. Please. I don't want to kill my friends.
So is this hitting both me and Elvira as well, or?
Mr. Worldwide?
Yep.
Okay. So I think it hits the Warlock, the Wiz, and then the two of you.
Let's see how this goes.
It's a Dex 15.
This would be an effect I could see coming, right?
Yes, it's a sphere. It's like a ball, so you should be able to see it.
Good news. I have advantage.
Nice.
Better news. I didn't need it. Okay, yeah, 21.
How much damage?
It's 10d4 acid damage. Let me do that really quick. Sorry.
This is perhaps not raw, but could I sack my save to shield Elvira?
Not really. You're up the stairs, so I don't think so.
Okay, couldn't snatch her up.
No.
So that is
Elvira's dead.
Yeah, I'm dead.
No. I'm too powerful.
What damage do I still take? Having saved, is it half?
If it's a save, it's half.
Okay. What was the roll? I
The
apologize.
damage was 28. This is 14.
14. Okay.
So it's 14 damage for you. And then you don't have any damage at the next turn.
Sweet.
What's what about the other people, Mr. Worldwide?
Yeah, it hit the warlock.
Okay. What about the wizard?
No obvious effect.
Okay. How does the warlock look?
It looks hurt.
Okay. So then I'm gonna go ahead and for my bonus action take 2 of my meteors. And I will launch one at the wizard and the other one at the warlock. For my bonus action. So that would be. Did I cast that on 3? Yeah, okay. So that's going to be.
Do they get a save on that?
Dex 15.
Okay. Okay. How much?
It is 9.
Nice. We good? That it?
Yes, that's all I can do for right now.
Okay.
So yes. I'm sorry, Elvira.
The flying creature looks Shield in the mask. I don't know about eyes. I don't know if we can see Shield's eyes. And it looks at you and says, "Fighting for the wrong side." DC 18 charisma save.
Okay. 19.
Okay. It's a good time to save. It's a good time for a good save. For sure. For sure. Okay. It Okay. It's going to fly away from Shield. Shield, your turn.
Okay. So what is the elevation like on this stairwell?
So you're basically 30 feet up the stairs when this just happened.
Okay. I suppose to be more simple, is there any way I can jump and grab the flying one, or does that not check out with the terrain?
You could try it. You would take falling damage if you didn't succeed.
I am perfectly fine with this. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. And he just tried to wiggle around in my mind, and I'm going to rip his arms off and use them like piñata sticks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, would you like a acrobatics or athletics to try and jump?
That would be acrobatics. And not that hard, actually. Well, just hit his armor class with your acrobatics.
Okay.
16.
So 9. Let me double check one thing and see if that specifies checks or it has to be a save. I do have one particular feature. Where is it? Fanatical focus. Where'd you go? If you fail a saving throw, that's unfortunate. Okay, how much am I flopping on the ground for?
Standard 2d6, I think, is the standard for a fall of that height.
Alrighty,
So that would be 7 points.
Okay. Oh wait, is that considered like bludgeoning or whatever?
Yes.
I do have resistance. Half
Mm.
a no go for that.
Not
It's fine.
really.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe if it was near the bed or something, you could play it off.
Okay. Let's see. This is awkward. Would
But
that have...
that will bring you down sort of here. You fell onto the table, let's say you're sort of down here and prone. Let's make it fun. Say you tried it, hit the corner of the table, stumbled into the fire, and took 7 points of damage.
Amazing. I presume the jump attempt would have been my action.
Yeah.
Okay. I will at least stand back up and get ready for my next go.
Okay.
And that'll be EOT for me.
Okay. Sunny.
Can I see Alvera from where I am?
Yeah, you saw what happened. Yep.
Okay. As my bonus action, I will healing word Alvera with a secondless slot for whatever D&D 11 healing, and then the wizard nicely moved within line of sight. And I think this means that and it was like 30 feet-ish up. So I think if I just shift over very slightly, this gets everyone within 30 feet. Again, maybe.
You're going to take an attack of opportunity there.
I'm not leaving the spots that he threatens.
Okay, fair.
I'm staying within reach of him, and then I channel divinity again to hit them all and see if I can break some of these concentration spells.
Okay.
And this is again a DC 17 con saving throw.
What were you doing exactly?
Presenting my holy symbol and channeling the sun. Channel divinity, radiance of dawn. For 13.
Okay, Warlock's going to take it.
So it's 21 save for half.
Okay. 11. Okay, Warlock's starting to look pretty haggard there. All right, anything else?
That's my bonus action, and move, so I'm good.
Okay. The paladin, anti-paladin. It's not clear. Definitely a true believer. Will attack you with its glaive. 14. 15. 19.
I will cast shield.
Okay. All right. Alvira.
All right. I am going to envision angels in my mind. I'm going to sing myself a song about fucking angels, and I'm going to heal myself back by doing so. For 13 for my bonus action, because that's on my bardic inspiration. I would like to move down these stupid stairs by my friends again. And for my action, I really hate this guy. I really think he's a huge asshole. Really don't like him at all. So I would like a Constitution saving throw from that paladin fucker right there, please.
Okay.
17 DC.
15 fails.
All right. So he's going to take, three awesome necrotic damages.
Okay.
And Ivy or Sunny, whoever needs the health back, or myself if need be, can get back an unspent hit dice.
I think it's you. I think you're still low.
Probably. I am
Yeah,
pretty
I'm
low.
good. I'm good. So
All right, so I'll do that then. So that's end of turn for me. Wow, that damage was awesome. I enjoyed it a lot.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's definitely.
Wizard's got a wizard, man. It's a compulsion.
No, it's also equally bad because I have something and I didn't realize that could have protected her. And that was my bad. I feel extra bad now.
Okay, the warlock will move forward. Okay. Sunny, Elvira, and Shield make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
I roll a 1.
2, but I'm gonna use my fanatical focus for this rage. It lets me reroll 1 failed save per rage.
Okay.
To still fail. Okay.
I got a dirty 20 this time. Fuck that warlock. Sick of this guy.
Okay.
Bullied me.
Sonny, you're going to take 18 points of psychic damage. And Shield, you are going to take 10 points of psychic damage. And then, Shield, you are going to take some more. 18 hits?
18 does hit. Armor class 17.
Okay. And, okay, 2 hits. You're going to take 30 points. 10 of that will be piercing. 20 of that will be psychic.
25 then.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. That's it. Ivy, your turn.
Okay. So for my turn, Alvera, what's your HP right now?
I'm solid G.
Okay. So in that case, what I will do is I will cast Scorching Ray, 3rd level. So you create 3 rays of fire and hurl them at targets within range. You can hurl them at one target or several. So, let's see. Make a ranged spell attack for each ray. On a hit, the target takes 2d6 fire damage.
Okay. Going to be on?
It's I'm going to shoot. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna just shoot. I'll shoot 2 at the warlock, and then 1 at the wizard.
Okay.
Maybe 3. Okay, so that will be 23.
That'll hit.
Nice. Okay, so then that will be 2d6. Oh, you actual bitch. Okay, that's gonna be 6. It rolled at the last
Okay.
second. That was so rude. This is 6. I guess to each of them or whoever.
Yep.
Yeah. How's the warlock looking?
Hurt.
Oh, that sucks for him because that's my bonus action. I still have 2 meteors, so for my bonus action, I'm gonna shoot a meteor. I'm gonna shoot 1 meteor at the warlock. So that will be a Dex 15.
Okay. Fails.
Oh, so that will be 4 damage.
Just enough. Dead. Exactly the right amount.
We did it, y'all. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I think that's it. I'll just stay
Yeah.
where I'm at, and then I'm done. Thank you.
Right. Oh. This creature is going to fly across Shield's face and then swoop back up. And it is going to attack twice with unarmed attacks. But piercing? But something? I don't know. Something.
Would I have gotten an attack of opportunity when it moves away?
Yes. Yes, you would.
Then I will take that.
But it is going to hit you twice.
This is fine. As long as I get my licks. However, I'm going to
hold on 1 second.
Okay.
You are cursed.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. So you will your thoughts are filled with horrible images and dreams. Okay. And oh no, I'm sorry. Never mind. You are cursed, but nothing happens yet. You will take 18 points of slashing damage, and you will get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, is that 18 already halved, or
What's that?
is that 18 pre-halved, or is that the full total? I'm still in range.
Pre-halved.
Okay, the 18 is already halved.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Woof. All right, and for my attack of opportunity, it was a 12, which, as I recall, is he's 16, so he's good.
That is, yep. And it will swoop back up high. Shield, your turn.
Okay, I've got 40 feet of movement, so I'm gonna try to come back up the stairs to where old Wizard Hat is touchable again, which I presume will be somewhere around about here-ish.
So let's map this out. So you're here. So that'll be 5, 10, 15, and then 30 up.
I have 40 feet of movement, so however
So
that...
you'd be not quite in melee range.
Okay. So maybe about here-ish or so?
Something like that, yep.
Okay. If I can't... Let's see, reach him. So how far... No, that wouldn't reach anyway. I guess in that case, I will healing hands myself as a fun benefit of being just a smidge divine. and I believe that's an action. Yes. So yeah, that's me.
Okay, Sonny.
Okay. Alvera has said maybe don't stand so close to Alvera. So I am going to move to the far side of the paladin, not leaving it threatens space. Hope that's enough space. And then I can see everyone. Everyone's been beaten up a little bit. So I'm going to mass healing word everyone for 7. Heal 7. And then I'm going to bite the paladin.
Okay.
Crunch.
I roll 1.
Oh no!
It's so long since I've gotten to bite someone, and he's right there, but in all this armor. Why did I bring
Sonny?
it there?
Sonny, we don't have dental. You got to be careful.
Well managed order of operations, though. I will tell you that. Okay. Paladin's turn, and it's looking at Ivy. It's looking at Ivy. That's a miss. And that's a fumble. And it is done. It is not doing much damage at all. It's really just not quite finding its stride at all. Okay. Alvera.
I would like Mr. Paladin Boy to make me a intelligence saving throw of 17, please.
Yeah. 19.
Okay, that's cool. But that just means okay, it means he's not stunned. That's okay though. But that being said, I really am actually sick of his shit. I'm sick of all their shits. It's really starting to piss me off. And I would like him for my regular action to make me a do I want dex or do I want strength? Probably not strength, but you know what? Give me a wisdom saving throw.
22.
Wow. So half damage only. Wow, he got very seasoned all of a sudden. So half of 29.
Okay.
And that is psychic damage. All right, that's it.
All right. Ivy.
Oh, Sunny, that's good to know. Okay. I will go ahead and okay. So I'm gonna first move over here closer to a wizard. And I will go ahead and throw for my bonus action. I will cast my last meteor. So that will be a Dex 15 save.
Against who?
Against the wizard.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Doesn't work.
Oh, okay. Well, if they succeed, then they take half damage.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Why doesn't it work?
You notice that it hasn't been working.
Oh, well, I didn't. Oh, well, shit, I didn't know.
I mean, they hit. In theory, they should work, but they're not working.
But they don't. Okay.
He's fire.
Is it just the meteor, or is it every evocation spell that I've thrown at this wizard?
At the wizard, yeah, or at the finely clothed creature, yes.
Or the finally. Okay, so this finely clothed creature is just eating all my evocation spells.
Yep.
Bastard. Okay. Ain't that some shit? Okay. Wow. Let's see. Okay. This changes everything. No, that's the damn evocation wizard can't do any evocation spells. The tragedy. Okay, let me see. What is this? This is not gonna help me. Not gonna help me. That's also. Oh my god. Okay, well. This is no bueno, friends. Literally all my things are evocation spells.
Just kill the paladin. Worry about him. Shoot his ass.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to. Oh. Wait. Okay. This is the only thing I got. Okay, this is the only thing I guess. Can I cast? Yep, I do. Okay, so I will go ahead and cast Rolathim Psychic Lance.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lance of psychic power, and he has to make an intelligence saving throw of 15.
What's the spell? Sorry.
Oh, it's Rolathim's Psychic Lance.
I see it.
Level 4.
Yeah, doesn't work.
At all?
No.
Oh my god. Okay, well, yeah, that's it. That's all I can do. So that's it for me.
Okay.
Some shit.
It smirks at you, swoops down, grabs the body of the warlock, moves over and reaches out its hand to the paladin. They lock hands and they blink out of existence. Sonny, with your passive perception, you hear the words Cittadella dei Titani, and they blink out of existence, leaving you in the room alone. Boop, boop. And that's where we're going to leave it for this week. That's where we're going to leave it, right on time. Next week, we'll be back. I will not be here, but all of you will join. I will give you some information about Matria, and let's zoom out and look at where you are, the tropical relaxation point of Matria. Okay, and I will see you back in 2 weeks, and have a fireside chat next week if you're all able to. I think it'll be valuable. There's a lot of stuff here to process and put together, and we'll see each other soon. All right.
Cool.